your face. I want to see the people that are talking. Because this is a very sensitive matter. You want to hide behind darkness.
No way.
Oh, yeah, go on your light.
Phone.
Just get another phone, get ring light, get somebody, go and put on the headlight of your car. Who is the other person that is?
Daddy Freeze is me, oh,
Sarah, put
Sarah.
on your light, put on your light, put on your light.
It's going to be a bit difficult.
Okay, Sarah, I give you 1 minute. Say what you want to say. I don't like people on
I'm so
conversation
sorry.
not
I'm
showing their
trying to
face.
put baby to sleep, so I've turned off the lights.
Okay, so I give you 1 minute.
Okay, so what I can say is there are consequences for whatever decision we make. And there's really no hard and fast rule when it comes to the challenges they're having in their marriage. This can even happen where the marriage it's not a polygamous one, or the nature of her marriage is not polygamous, but we can look at the probabilities or the percentage of what kind of marriage this kind of issues could arise. The probability is high here with this issue, considering the age difference and the interest involved. Of course, both parties had their interest in going in, just like every other marriage. There's hardly any marriage except we just want to deceive ourselves. Each partner comes in with a particular interest at heart. So the husband came in with his own interest, the wife had her own interest, or whoever guided her through the marriage if she wasn't, making the decision herself. Those are other details. So with interest involved, everybody played their card. And now it has resulted into this, unfortunately. So I guess this is part of the risk or consequences that could come up from marriages or unions like this. And like I said this in one of your live shows. Daddy Freeze. I mentioned this previously. I forgot the topic you were talking about. But I had initially mentioned that when men, particularly Nigerian men, decide to marry younger ladies, most often than not, it has to do with their ego or the feeling that they want to nurture this one, and it's more you can curtail the excesses of a younger one. But the risk involved is that same younger little one would grow and would want to explore as well under your roof.
Thank you very much, my darling sister.
So these are some of the challenges.
I appreciate you. Go and put baby to sleep so I can have somebody
You can hear
his
his
face will
voice,
show.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry
God
about
bless you,
that.
my darling sister. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
God bless you. We have two Fab here.
Yes, boss.
We have my darling sister Ella here. Ella, let's see your face properly. Anybody that is not showing their face is not coming on this live. Anything you say, at least we'll see who talk on. Rita.
Hi dear.
Oh yeah, let's see your face. So this one, you could find. I the one that see when what people no one show their face. I understand, but when fine girl, no one show their face.
How are you, dear?
Very well, thank you. So you are in the queue. Ella goes first, Two Fab goes next, and then your turn. Ella, what is your take?
I simply just think Regina is growing. When she got married to him, how old was she? 20 or something, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so she's growing up, because from that age to 24 is you're a different person.
How
so
old
she's
are
probably
you now?
23.
That means you're about her age.
Yes. So back then, my idea of relationship is different from now.
Would you have married somebody in his 60s when you were 20?
Me personally,
Yeah. If you
60
met
is more
someone
than
you
enough.
loved, who took care of you,
If he had money, yes.
and he
If he
has
was,
money,
if that's what he was offering.
yes.
So I don't
He
know
was offering
Regina's
money,
situation.
care.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, but if he had multiple women, I don't know if I would have done it still. But if he was
He
offering
never hid
money
it
and
from.
care,
You see, there's something about Ned and Tubaba. Neither of them ever hid the fact that they were polygamous. And we must respect that. We must respect that.
well, then we have to ask her mom why she allowed her to put herself in that situation.
Because the mom's own is what I don't understand. The mom is crying now. What were you thinking before?
Right. So, and the
So
woman doesn't
Tufab
seem
is
like
here
a
with the blue film, sorry, blue light.
perfumer.
Tufab, about how far?
I did my boss.
Waiting be your thoughts.
Oh, to be honest, the matter
It tire
is
you.
yes, but it's obvious that firstly, there's no way that a 60 at the time, I think maybe 60-year-old man to like 18-year-old girl like would say she married him for love. Love was never in that equation of subject. So it's like marrying for survival. It's obviously for the money. Nobody do some way and come out now talk say they spend $50,000 to sponsor person where we say they say you get private jet allegedly. So as at that time there will be nothing obviously like genuine connection because there's no compatibility. There's no the girl can't relate. Do you understand? Like, there are different stages of their life. There are different stages of their life. There's no, it will be hard for them to even communicate. Do you understand? Because she's just growing. So on the long run, there will be like resentment, there'll be back and forth argument. That's why you see every now and then they would have issues, and then the mother will come out and tell her and pet her back to the marriage and everything, you know. And it just feels like everything was forced, emotional manipulation, and all that. But of course, the money was right and everything, the luxury that they wanted, and coupled with the fact that she had other wives, she will be sick, she will be at that age looking for some freedom, trying to understand life, while he will be seeking to control the girl and all that. And let's not even talk about the fact that there's no way a 60-year-old man can even sexually satisfy a girl that's age. Like, do you understand? Because even also be say we did this itself to even satisfy
How old are you?
our own
How old are you?
I'm 37.
How at 37, how you know if you satisfy woman? Waiting
No,
do you?
no, I don't talk say I don't satisfy woman. I'm just saying
But
like it
okay,
gets to a
you can't
point.
compare yourself to when you were 27.
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Then talk more of now before that time we do 2020, we go do like say our life depend on now. 7 rounds, 10 rounds a day. But now like this, I'm on one round
I
the
don't do
rest.
23. I don't talk that thing before. Nobody believe me.
like
I swear.
I need
Not
to
back to back, back to back, back to back. Oh. In 24 hours.
who just be too fast with the black oil? I beg, I don't like you before. Stop. Oh. So this one like this, even if you don't even give the girl 2 billion, even if you won't buy the girl house, after that one round, you I know say I don't believe who I rest.
DF,
So
I'm gonna go. I have to go
then
at something.
All right, my
then
darling.
then can't imagine girl will be say she still just dey start life, and everything. Then the man go come put am under house. Maybe she feel they just they use toy, she no go fit do anything. Like, the resentment grow from there and all that. And as the woman, her mother, I don't really know if I will call that kind of person a good mother or what exactly was her real interest, because you're supposed to protect your child. Do you understand? There's no way that she wouldn't have communicated so many of the inconveniences, the challenges, and all that. But because of the luxury, because of the life that you want to escape from, I they staying, you face me, I face you, and everything. So like,
Sorry,
so
no vex. Somebody just buy my money gone. Make I hail that person.
sharp, sharp.
Ah, Baba. Now walk we dey here, they walk. Oh. Wait till be the name of the person who just buy my money gone now. Oh. My eye did this Instagram where they know they give any money. People wake on, they buy, they spend money, I no can't see them. Which kind of bad luck with this? Who popped my okay? Sent my Jessomao. I knew it was you. Dr. Sam Smith. Thank you so much. I see you, bro. He bought me a whole whale. The whale just swim, enter like this. I just be happy.
Nice one, boss. So we appreciate you.
Continue what you were saying.
So like there's a whole lot of things like lack of genuine emotional connection, because the age gap means that they are completely different life stages. One may just be seeking compassion, and the other one just wants like discovery and growth, and to even know herself. The younger, definitely Regina at that age would be looking to have fun. This is something that she has never. Now we say I now don't see it now. Do you understand? Like, girl, if you just best come off her house, say she's tired and buy a house for herself, she definitely knows she wants to have fun now. This is something like her youth is being taken away from her.
Pierre, thank you for my money gone. Oluwa.he, Jigga, thank you for the money gone. Now, I want to say something,
Okay.
Dr. Fab. You see, money, and this is before my lovely sister, who I love so much, Rita, talks. Money means two separate things for men and for women. Money doesn't give women power, it gives them freedom. Money doesn't give men freedom, it gives them power. Let me explain to you. If I had money, I can get Rita Osa. I can buy her freedom. If she has money, she will reject me because she can buy her own freedom. So money gives a woman freedom. Money gives a man power over a woman. Money gives woman freedom from a man. I want you to think about this holistically. You don't have to agree with me, but just think about this truly. The reason why Regina went to Ned was, in my humble opinion, because she did not have money to buy her freedom. She obviously did not come from a wealthy home. She obviously seems, in my humble opinion, I may be wrong, to be like one of the breadwinners in the home. So Ned came with power and money, and he paid for her freedom, and she sold it. She sold her freedom. A woman sells her freedom to a powerful man. If the woman, like Oprah Winfrey, for instance, now, no man can use his power or money to take away Oprah Winfrey's freedom.
True.
So when we look at this, it is unfair to say Ned took advantage of her. She needed something and she traded her freedom for it. My thoughts, I may be wrong.
She needed something, but he went for her.
He went for her and he put an offer on the table, and she did not refuse. The mother
No,
did not refuse. The family did not refuse.
she was not in any position to decide what's best for her at the time. She was young, so there
I
was
was 21 years once. I
that's
was
So
20
manipulation.
years once.
when was at what age did she get married? If someone probably knows this, what age did she get married to Ned?
Nobody can tell. We can just say, let's just say 20
Okay, so
for safety,
20.
because we don't know. So let's just say
Okay,
20. And there's nothing wrong getting married at 20. My mom had me at
She
exactly.
was
21.
19. I
She
think
was
that was
19.
2019 or so.
My
Yeah.
mom had me at
Okay,
21.
so
Hold on.
yeah.
Let me put this through. My mother is a professor of law, vice chancellor of the university. I read out her. She had me when she was 21 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So to a man who is closer, my mom is 71. Ned is like 5 years younger than my mom. You understand? For people, now we also need to understand that. And one of the worst things we do this to the Quran, we do this to the Bible, is we interpret the Bible according to American Constitution 2025. That is why when you see something like Jacob married a 10-year-old, it looks like a big thing. That's the age they were marrying in the Bible. Because women did not go to school. So that you will not
Bible
be
never really
promiscuous.
didn't
By the
dictate.
time you have your second period, your third period, now your husband house supposed to do them. So someone like Rita, when did you have your first period?
Me, I was a late bloomer, so mine was more
How
around
old?
13.
13.
13.
That 13, now you go marry. Now, period, they used to know when, because period is a sign that the woman is now fertile and can receive a man.
I hear you.
Do you understand what I'm telling you? There was no, they didn't.
Just period.
How many people did they actually sit down and count their age? They didn't have birth certificates. So how they do is they're born, let's say they're born Dr. Fab during earthquake. So they use that earthquake, take mark in years. So 2 years after the earthquake, they're born Rita. So Rita is 2 years younger than. That's so that they calculate age those days. How many people sit down to actually calculate, especially when you born 10 children, inside the 10, 8 by remain 2. And they know the rights, so why you want to see birth certificates? You understand? So one of the
in other words,
markers that a woman is ready for marriage, now her period. Once woman don't see her first period, her second period is supposed to see her for her husband's house.
It brings me back to a question to really know one of the purpose of marriage. Like, it does seems like marriage has no meaning when you put it that way. If I just say period or age does not really matter. So is it just that back then people just marry just to put woman for house and call it marriage?
Now you have to start going back down that rabbit hole. First things first is men did not want to raise other men's children.
Okay.
So you marry a woman and put her into your house. You understand me? So that the children she bears are biologically yours. Of course, women still did a lot, but that's why women were also married as virgins. And the test for virginity was the hymen. Now, there are many women who were virgins but did not bleed or did not have a hymen because they rode horse or they did skipping rope or they fell down and did full split. So the hymen was torn. It's not every woman that bleeds. Many of you that were V's and did not bleed, therefore don't stone una by now, if not those days. Because that was the marker. So that time too, women too will not play, will not ride horse, will not do all those kind of things. We will make them lose their hymen, because hymen, 9BC, they never touch you. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. What are your thoughts? Rita, let me hand over to you.
Right, my thoughts are, and there was a reason I asked about the age, because to me, as long as the person is an adult, I don't see the biggie there. And this could probably be because I got married at 21. And yeah, I see it as a partnership, and I look at Ned's other wives, or at least the first one, the Moroccan one, and I see the way she carries herself with maturity, and I
Please
marriage
don't
is,
ignore this guy. I'm blocking him. This guy that is begging for food. He should go and walk. I've blocked him. Please, nobody should give him anything. Continue, my darling sister.
yeah. There's no manual to marriage, yeah,
But let me
but
ask you, at that 21, were you a V?
well, my husband was, well, my first boyfriend, if you're gonna put it like that. It was my
Oh,
first.
so more or less, yes.
Yeah. So that's how I'll put it. But I would I would say that It is more of, I mean, it's not really about age. As long as you're an adult, you're an adult. But what I'm trying to get at is, who knows, maybe Regina's mom spoke to her and she refused. She wanted to try something different. So I don't think we should put the blame continuously on the mother.
That's not possible.
Well,
Exactly.
you might say it's
It's
not
not
possible.
I
possible.
don't.
So
I don't
that
agree.
maybe it's not. But you don't agree. You think it's possible?
I mean, I don't agree with her
Exactly. I don't agree with her either.
I
because
think the
it looked
mother
like
is the person
her
that we
mom
all
was
have
in
to
the
sit down and brain
forefront
The,
of
the
and
mother was the
everything,
one
like
making the decision.
nudging her. Yeah,
mm,
Because there are even
mm.
evidences, there are like
yeah.
videos of even the mother telling her what to do, kneel down before him, do this. So like the girl, she's not old and mature enough to know what's right. She was just growing. Like, this has to do with more of control and everything. Now she they begin to understand life and what marriage is supposed to be all about. Now she has gotten the freedom she wants, better understanding, and she has money now to make a decision in her own state of mind. Perhaps she probably wants to choose a husband now for herself. Do you
Okay.
understand? Like the way it is. That's what I feel. So I don't know about that.
Well, from the testimonies of some others that were close to her and knew her, they are saying something contrary to that. But
What are they saying? Let's hear. What are your thoughts on that?
well, from what I have seen online from the others that were close to her, it said that it was what she wanted for the sake of power. Um, and she kind of knew what she was getting herself into,
Is that Regina or the mom?
Regina.
How can you say a 20-year-old knew what she was
Yes.
getting herself into?
She was 18 when she got married, not 20.
She was 18 when she got married.
Yeah.
I,
So what
First
would an
we don't even know
18-year-old
the
be doing with
history
power?
of we don't know the history of her mom and the her marriage with Regina's father. What was like, because the father was never even really in the picture. But according to what I heard, like he would never agreed to it. Do you understand? But for a man or for her father not to agree to something, and yet they still went against, it shows that the man no gallant. He has no say. And when man no gets it like that, because of say money no day. So
Hmm.
they were just trying to escape.
do you
Of,
guys you guys know that Regina was a child actress, yeah? And
Mhm.
Yes.
star. So you can imagine the things that this child is already open to and what she would have seen as well in the industry.
just movies,
So
just
this
Nollywood.
child might have even matured quicker than some of us did that were not in that kind of settings. So I don't fully think that the blame should all be placed on the mother,
I
because the
disagree
child
there. I
too.
think it's
But
the mother.
but her ex said he married her as a virgin. So how about that? If she was really exposed, as you're saying, I don't think,
The kind of exposure that she had when it comes to being an actress is different from what marriage and life is all about. Like we're talking about decades of gap, generational gap between these guys. Priorities are different, conversations, hobbies, they are decades apart from each other. There's emotional disconnection. Like this girl is just starting adulthood. Like the man is reaching retirement. That mismatch alone can lead to boredom, frustration, misunderstanding, and everything. And the mother is supposed to be the balance between this. We're not even talking about the control, the possessiveness, the all that, because you can already tell that Senator is someone that is controlling. Do you understand? There are videos of him, always dictating, and so you can imagine what inside she would have been going through. Like the other partner, him becoming too controlling, and because of insecurity of especially losing her to like younger men. Do you understand? That insecurity must be there. You can see Regina's ex was always coming out to throw shit, any small fight or misunderstanding. The boy don't come because the Regina took that. Ned took Regina from the guy crush that guy if he happy like this, he was always coming out to so that's the kind of guy that Regina
Well,
can
how
actually
would you
relate
feel
to.
though?
If
Bring
now
Jaruma to your life. Jaruma is a bit wild. That's my problem.
it's
Jaruma is
how
my
would I
sister. I
feel
still
about
spoke to her about a year ago.
she's still wild.
She's a bit nothing with Jaruma no go fit talk. Jaruma go talk now. All of us go enter trouble. Now why I know if you bring Jaruma be that? Jaruma go talk. Everybody go enter trouble.
You said, do I feel? You said ask something. DF.
Hmm?
Yeah,
You
you wanted
said
to.
you asked something. You said, how do I feel? Like
Yeah. How do you feel as a guy if you were
mm,
dating someone and then a rich man now comes and sways her away?
that marriage look ever work.
Why? You go to frustrate them.
That marriage look work. Oh.
DF, there was a reason I said what I said earlier in regards to exposure. Yeah, I wasn't really talking about her losing her V. I'm just talking about the lifestyle that should be exposed to, the materialistic lifestyle. So I'll bring this now to myself. At that age, I'm sorry, there is no amount of money that you will give me that I would want to date a man 20, 30 years older than me or
Are you sure?
40.
my granddad. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's a
Wh-
mentality thing. Let me
Now
tell
you
you,
need to understand that
poverty is a
There were
mentality.
there were
Rita
conditions.
grew
So
up in Amsterdam.
I did.
okay,
She grew up where she had access to money by
okay.
herself.
Except that
In Nigeria, the story is different.
different. Mm-hmm.
Small Donald Trump don't talk now, say he want come scatter everywhere. You know, see as everybody they panic. They born and well say he won't go scatter Netherlands. They no born and well. Anything Netherlands like make them do. They no born and well. You get what they talk?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't relate if that is how it is. But just as you initially said,
Mm,
DF,
hmm
um, the mentality has a part to play.
Of course.
Yeah.
If a child is born
they
in
say
an environment
Regina,
where
Regina don't turn it to single father.
But you have other wives now.
She's a talent.
yeah, if the child is in an environment where they're well taken care of and they are not they're not easily swayed by materialistic things, then this kind of decision, there's no amount of money you throw at that child that the child will not say, you know what, I've seen it or I beg, it's not what I'm interested in and move on.
I
So that's why I'm
agree.
saying that no matter at that age, no matter how much you throw at me, I'm not interested. I will not marry somebody that is my grandfather's age mate.
So now that to that, right? At some point, I'll have to admit that I started to even admire what they had. I don't know what happened. I don't know what got better. It seemed as if Regina was growing in that marriage. He was
Getting to
starting
like
getting
I
a
used to
agree with
mature
it.
you.
They
woman.
were they were going out to the beach. They were doing. In fact, the love became so deep that Regina will be editing pictures of her husband, adding six packs. Do you understand? Making him look perfect and sweet, painting him, protecting. Do you know what kind of love? That's kind of love that you
I
want your
remember
woman
that picture they went to take and they were playing in the mud.
playing in the mud, everything. Like, I started to even wish that I even get to get an older woman wasting on me like 30 years, where we say I feel even So it's I think at that point in time, yeah, they got along. They don't understand each other. In fact, for the fact that she even grew mentally to even accommodate other even new wives. I even at some point I even heard that there was allegedly another actress, colleague of her, came into the picture again. We can't chop some money. So she's now an OG in the game now. So if she's making the decision to leave, or it's probably because of allegedly maybe violence or abusive stuffs that maybe she can't endure. Any other thing, she might have, grown past it and like, I can handle it. So I know with ladies, there's always like a breaking point. Like there's no matter what, no matter how rich, no matter there's no understanding when there's violence now involved or whatever, being abusive. So Now she know the reason why she did leave. It's not about the age anymore, how young she was when she got married and everything. Because now, a woman, a full woman, and she be, she don't even they come out, even they advise us on economic and issues and everything. Like she's, she somebody will even they sponsor her husband for politics. A girl that is sponsoring her husband with $50,000.
That thing, I don't believe that one. No more leave story for.
Allegedly.
Now, waiting the woman talk now.
Baba, forget that one.
Say that
That
they
one I
hide,
don't
say that
agree.
they cover the woman face, they cover the man face. This one, that one.
That thing I don't agree.
Why you no agree?
I lie. Sorry, oh, my opinion.
No, you know why it's possible? Because
Why?
you know how many times they be saying Ned don't press Regina better money. She get don't see billions from him now. Do you understand? She be handling property. Somebody that got upset left the house and went and bought her own house. So she has the money to support. At some point, you have to support your husband. Don't be saying they support time because say the man don't they broke. Oh. But she's
She
just doing
has
what
she has the money. What about all the monies he has been dashing her all
Thank
these
exactly.
you.
years?
Hmm?
What about all the monies that he had been gifting her all these years? She had the
And
money to
Person
the
get Lambo.
private jet
buy
Person get
trade.
Ferrari.
a house.
So people have been saying something that Ned she gave Ned fame and this one down.
Fame,
You
I
guys you
agree.
guys you guys really don't know.
Yes,
Fame, I
yes,
No,
agree.
yes,
I
she
don't
did.
think
Money zero. I
Ned
disagree.
was really looking for fame per se because in Delta politically I think in politics he was popular. This is somebody
No,
that they say
I think he rode on Regina's
this
fame
no
personally.
just in case you don't know because some of you are not aware. See, they say at some point he was the Secretary General of Nigerian Legal Practitioners in the UK.
But
And
nobody knew
at the
him.
peak of his legal struggle in the UK, he had the biggest black firm in England and was recognized as the best black lawyer of African descent in mid 90s. So
We
that's
didn't
how
know him.
powerful, that's how intelligent. So you don't know. We say you don't know. Does not mean that Regina made him popular or gave him fame because the fame, he doesn't do anything. Nobody say he doesn't do anything. Do you understand? It's
I agree
just
with that.
say
Fame is a bit exaggerated.
it's exaggerated now. So if you're talking about who gave whom and everything, the life that she's living now, the life that for the woman to come out and say, "My daughter gave you 50,000 na child," without the whole setup, it would have been possible.
DF,
Hmm?
I would like to ask you a question. And as a parent, yeah, if your daughter were to come
Mhm.
to you and say she was in love with a
It's
70
like
years old,
my wife is saying, it's like Bianca Ojuku saying she
Mhm.
gave Ojuku fame
hmm,
because
Okay.
Bianca was most beautiful girl in Nigeria. Mhm.
so DF, I was asking a question and I
Sorry, go
wanted
ahead with your
to
question.
get your opinion. If God forbid your daughter, because I would not even want to wish it on someone else, but if your daughter came and she said she was in love with somebody almost twice your age, what would you say to that? That she's in love, she's not even going for the money, she's in love with that person.
I will tell her
Would you
not to, but if
permit
she
it?
runs out of the house to go and marry, what do you want to do? Beat her.
That the face I hear this.
My daughter is 23 years old. Now beg, advice. Now they take manager.
Hmm,
When they were smaller, yes, you can. But at 23, she's a graduate. She's doing her NYSC.
hmm.
Someone said God punish that love.
Ah,
But mine
It's the
is that
matter of the heart. It's the matter of the heart, you know. I
why
don't know.
is Paned intimidating her family? That's my own. All shades of wrong. Marriage is not by force. Love is not by force. So
That part of
keep
him
this
is
that
not.
part of it, they
quiet.
fight.
That
All
part
is
of
fair
him
in
is
love
not
and war.
something that is
You
just
ever hear
about.
that
It's
thing?
just him.
All is fair in love and
Do you
war.
understand? It's not even this. It's his personality. You call it intimidation, but he's just
We
controlling. He's
shouldn't
just a
applaud
controlling man.
such behaviors. We shouldn't applaud such,
Nobody's
My
applauding this
darling,
now. Are you not
you
seeing
are
the
a
back
Gen
and
Z
forth?
living in America. He is a 60-something-year-old man living in Nigeria. America does not set the pace for the world. My father will not see anything that Ned did as wrong. Neither will your father, too far.
True.
And we shouldn't submit him to the laws of the West. You see, I want you. There was a documentary I watched on Boko Haram, on how Boko Haram started. They were rejecting Western education and Western values. The same thing China did, though. I hope you know that you don't have Facebook in China.
Yeah.